Hello everyone, T-Man978. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Target exclusive Transformers Legacy Red Cog. It's a deluxe class, but it comes with a bunch of accessories and they upped the price like $5 because of that. And every single box I've ever seen, like in person, and this one I got, for whatever reason, they're all smashed up. So there's that. For the people that are new to Transformers, they are doing this thing now where they pack everything in a paper bag. Actually, it's not even just Transformers. They do this for even Fortnite. Everything's in paper bags now, so make sure you don't throw away his accessories. Alright, here's Red Cog out of the packaging, and he's pretty much the same thing as Blue Cog, except he doesn't have silver paint on this gray. And he comes with 10 extra accessories, and he's, depending on what store you're at, $5 extra more than normal, or $7 extra. So yeah, I like him. I like his color scheme. I like his design. Main thing I dislike is still pretty much the same thing as Cog, where it just looks like his whole back is hollow. And I'm gonna have to lighten this up because he's so black. I have to negotiate between being able to see the black coloring and being able to see the gray, because as you can see, it looks way more washed out now, and I don't like washed out. But yeah, main things that bug me about his design is the back being looking hollow, and you can't really plug anything in there per se to cover that up. And I wish that he had wrist rotation, but the way they designed the hands, that made that out of the question. But he's still a nice looking robot. He still comes with these two guns that Cog came with, but they are like a gunmetal color, and sheesh, there we go. It's black painted this gunmetal silver. Bruh, I'm an idiot. I didn't have my front lights turned on this whole time and didn't realize. So I'm like, why? Why is this gun so dark? Here we go. There we are. I'll let you see the other guns. This one is probably one of my favorites. It's like gray with this little yellow circle and two different shades of, well, it's a gunmetal and silver on there. So that's probably why I like that and this. And they have a port, 5mm port, where you can put blast effects, and another port where you can peg the other blast effects on there. You get this gun, which is good. Here's gonna be my demonstration guy. This is a cool gun for Bumblebee or somebody that doesn't come with a gun like Warpath, and they are smaller guns, something he would have used. But they also come with like little extensions, like this is a triple barrel shotgun, and it is painted black on the edges, like it's actually seen some action with the scope. It has a 5mm peg right there, so you can do things like this, make them have a gun chest. Then you have these two other barrel extensions, and I'll show their suggested placements and whatnot. You can do stuff like this. You have this gun, which is also painted, one of the few accessories that is painted. I say few, but a lot of these are. It's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 accessories painted. This has two purposes besides being a gun. We have this shrunken down Ultra Magnus gun, which is weird. Let's have Bumblebee hold this. So there's that. Or maybe we can give it to Motormaster. Motormaster wasn't supplied with a gun, well, a handgun. So maybe we can give that to him. You can do whatever you want. We got this like energon tube right here. that they had in the War for Cybertron trilogy cartoon. RC, Bumblebee, and Cog went to steal this. And then we have these two things that have two purposes. This is like painted all over. It can plug in his chest, or you can plug it together, and now it's like an energy grenade. And you see the paint all around it. They have this little cavity so you can separate it, but in my experience, it does not want to separate, so keep a spudger handy. Alright, following the instructions, this is the suggested stuff. They want you to take this half of the bomb, put the peg in the bottom of the peg right there with the empty space at the top. So it can be up here, like kinda beside his face. Then they suggest that you plug this tube on that arm and take this gun right here and plug that on this arm. Now we got to get creative with the other guns. This barrel right here, they suggest we put this into the Ultra Magnacy gun. Make that extended. Put that in his hand. And then they're suggesting taking this shotgun blaster, which is kind of reminiscent of Combiner Wars Prowl, and put it into this gun. Put it into this hand while extending the barrel of this gun, which I believe Alita 1 was using. Put that there. And then there is no suggestion for his other weapons, these regular guns that he uses. So you could do whatever you want. I was having him chill out back here. I mean, it still doesn't cover his back, but it extends the back. But here he is actually with everything on him, which is cool. To jog your memory, he doesn't have a ball joint. The head just swivels around. Here is the back of the head. Here is, honestly, the front of the head. That blue paint on the visor is nice. If you tilt this, you can make him look up like that. The arms swivel in a peg right there. The arms go out to the side, but you have to take this gun off. They have a hinge here almost specifically so that you can do that right there. You get bicep rotation, and the arms bend more than 90 degrees. Yeah, bends that much. There is no wrist rotation, like I said. There is waist rotation. The legs kick all the way forward and beyond 90. They kick back, kick out to the side, and the joint on my figure, this hip joint, it's kind of tight. Now what's kind of looser though is this system right here, because the legs detach. But you have more than 90, you have like a 180 on the knee, and you get crazy ankle pivot. So there's that. Here's an image right here of Cog. I don't feel like going to go ahead and get him. He's in the basement right now. And we all know what Cog looks like. I have a whole Transformers playlist. You can look at my Cog review to see the differences from what I've been showing you so far. Now, if there's anything to talk about QC wise, on my figure, this hinge right here on both sides seems to be way looser than I remember. I remember Cog, when I combined his lower half with the upper half, this didn't open up like that. So yeah, that's a QC issue for me. Everything else seems to be decently tight. I mean, this swivel is looser, but it's designed to come off. So yeah, you just have to work with pushing at it. When you're moving this joint right here, just make sure you do it in such a way where it doesn't fall off. But yeah, I like this robot design, like I said, and I like the extra flourish that these guns gives them. Alright, Red Cog is designed to split up and reattach to itself. The legs pretty much they don't have to split up. You just separate them and then fold this over and peg his knees into this part of the body, and you got this would roll, but not on this surface. This you detach the arms from the side and put on the top, basically, and hide his head. And I seen in a picture just now that this was designed to be like a gun chariot for the headmaster or Spike from Fortress Maximus. Well, there you are. And then there's this little tab where you can port that into here, and now it's one big vehicle. This is still a problem right here with this being loose, so since it's not connected to the legs anymore, it's way loose, so yikes. I don't know if that's going to be a problem for everybody, but it's a problem for me. Well, now he has all these guns, but let's show you what they suggest you do with the other guns. Alright, here's what they're suggesting. Take these off. Take these guns off. And reattach these guns where this peg goes in here and the red peg goes into the arm. Same thing on the other side. This should stay pegged together. Now they're suggesting this gun pegs on that side like that, and this tube attaches right there like this. Now they want the Ultra Magnus gun to swap barrels for some reason, because it's very important, I guess. And this can attach here, and they want this gun here to keep this barrel right here, but they want the scope to be upside down and port that here. This doesn't seem to want to sit straight in there, and neither does this. Wow, this, it's like hexagonal, so sheesh. And the pegs are rounded, so maybe I can't put them all the way in. No, what the heck? That's fighting the crap out of me. It does not want to go straight. Well, I got it straight. Let me leave it alone. They want this barrel to fit into this gun and port down here. And they want the two bomb halves. Oh, come on, you. To port into the sides right here. And once again, while we have these weapons in play, the instructions pretend that these two weapons don't even exist anymore. It's like there are no suggestions for what you should do with these. And this is aggravating because they don't want to go straight. I have not watched, well, no, I've watched a couple people's reviews, and one person didn't even put the thing in vehicle mode. So there's that, but let me see if I can put these on here somewhere. They bump into that, but I can port this here, and I can still port this gun here. So there's that, and I'm not going to drive myself crazy. I'm going to just have it angled out. Maybe that's, it's showing it straight on the instruction manual, but yeah, he has a bunch of straight guns. These angle out to shoot people, but that's how you store everything on him. Took all the weapons off, splitting him up. But basically, alright, we can take this, unpeg everything, pull this peg out, angle these legs like that. Basically, we could take these guns and shove them into here. Now you have a back launcher. You can take this guy, and I guess you got to bring the head back up and have this like this, and now you have a shield. I mean, you could, it's up to you to take these bomb details off, but I'm gonna leave it like that. You have this peg and you have that peg right there. Alright, here he is. They suggest you use it with skids in the instructions, and I guess it makes sense because the colors match. Oh, that's cool. Now with skids, you can't really make him have a shield because his peg holes are on the forearms, but you can make this a gun. Of course, all that's back heavy on him. You have to pose it however, but it does have these blast ports right there, and we can just rock this back up. But yeah, that's how that works. Then there's the other option where we could take these off, unplug this stuff, shut the legs all the way in here, and have it like this, and port these into the feet. Now he has foot extensions, making him roughly Voyager class height. And back here, since we still have access to that, we can port this onto there. Now he still has over-the-shoulder guns and feet extensions. And they're also suggesting like having this thing basically in its regular mode and porting the hand into the peg that's under it, and now it can shoot like that. So alright, the final thing we're gonna look at, RC is notorious for not having ports besides on her feet and the back of her legs, but she has this big mystery hole in the back, in her back, that you're like, what is up with that? Well, apparently they created this gun to fit in there. Not only does this port into that hole, but this peg goes into one of our stand port back there, and that gives her the ability to connect with these weaponizers, namely Cog, because she did do this in the animated series on Netflix. Good luck getting your RC to stand up, because mine is notorious for having weak knees. I get weak knees. Sorry, but yeah, I'm gonna try to put guns in her hand. Maybe that'll counterbalance something. Where is this one? So not only does she have that on her back, but she has these guns. So pow 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 pow, shoot 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 shoot. Recreate the action from the cartoon if your figure can actually stand up. Well, yeah, there's that. But this video has been going on long enough. I like Red Cog. I like the weapon accessories. I would like to give these guns to other figures, like Alita 1. Maybe I'll do that when I actually get the Legacy Alita 1. Maybe I won't care no more. But I like Red Cog himself having all those daggone weapons. That's cool. But yeah, cool figure. Mine just has some QC with this right there. If that wasn't there, I'd like him a little bit better. Maybe I can do something to fix it. It is on pins, it's not friction. So yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. Until next time, T-Man 978 out of here. Let's see, we can peg this into somebody like... No, you can't. I can't peg this into Bumblebee because his wheels get in the way. Nice, Bumblebee, you suck. Figure action. That one's me. Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should